Welcome to the Beagle Scout Badge Quest. Snoopy has placed his paw print all around Camp Snoopy. These are the key to earning your merit badges. Your camper tag is important. When you find a paw print, touch your camper tag to it. The paw print lights up when you scan it. Sometimes, your camper guide will ask you to touch the pegs around Snoopy's paw print. These are the pegs. When they light up, your guide is giving you a clue. Before you get started, let's personalize your camper profile. Type in your initials and pick the things that make you one of a kind.
Oh, that's loud.
The first badge you will earn is the Collector Badge. To earn this badge, find 8 paw prints around camp. It's a scavenger hunt. When you see one, tap it with your camper tag. Your guide will let you know how many you found. Before you go on your paw print hunt, say hello to your camper guide.
Hey, it's the one and only Peppermint Patty. I'll take it from here, Chuck.
You're right. 2 prints are better than 1. Throw that one in the collection. It's clear you don't think this is for the birds. You've already found 3 prints. We went 4th and found the 4th. Great job! Make sure to tag 4 more before returning to base, where you started. Five whole paw prints. What a day. And you're just getting started. Oh, there's one over here.
Good point, bud. I think there's something to do there. Watch.
Hey, 7 paw prints in the bag. If I were a paw print, where would I be? Eight paws. I wouldn't be shy bragging about this if I were you. We made it. Let's see if we can get back to base before the others. Little stuff over here. I can go over here.
Check it out, a collector badge. Amazing,
friend. What's your experience with kite flying? We should give it a shot. If we manage to make that kite up there and to your left under the bridge fly, everyone in this whole camp will be impressed. Just follow my lead. I'll test the wind and give you the signal to let the kite out by tapping those bottom 2 pegs once each. I'll caw like this. Caw, caw. Okay? Testing wind and caw, caw. Caw, caw. Look at that kite go! Great job! Let's go start another adventure. This seems like a good spot to try something new. I wonder what, though. You ever collect bird calls? That's it! There's even a section in our handbook. If you press those 2 pegs above Snoopy's paw print, you can hear samples of birds. Wanna try? Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. That's a tricky one. Maybe try something else? One famous bird here sounds like tea kettle, tea kettle. Do either of those match? Press your choice. That's the one! A Carolina wren! We've just collected a bird call. Let's go find something new to do. Hey, wait, I'm almost positive Sally's boat isn't supposed to be doing that. That boat appears to be leaking. Luckily, we can try something new by fixing it. In the Beagle Scout handbook, it says you should do the following steps. Press each one in order to check them off our list. Bail out extra water. Find the hole. Patch it over. Sand to finish. Go ahead. Press the buttons in that order from memory, and we'll get this canoe sorted. Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. That's a tricky one. Maybe try something else? The correct order was this. But try again, pressing every button in an order that makes sense to you. Somehow that worked perfectly. We make a good team. Another fond memory for my collection. Bye, Sally. Ahem! My esteemed guest and I would like to try our hand at a little fishing. Keep one hand on the fishing rod so you can feel the next bite. Simple as that. When you've snagged one, press every single peg around Snoopy's paw. It's not sophisticated, but it works. Ready? The Peppermint Patty method takes years of practice. Keep trying. anything. Right, let's let these fish go and find some more trouble. You just stumbled on our napping spot. As you can see, in that hammock up there, between those two trees, a lucky camper is catching a quick snooze. Or are they? Maybe they can't fall asleep. When I'm trying to conk out, a bite to eat works. Any grub around here? Look on those crates. I see a cupcake, a donut, a burger, and a slice of pizza. Press the cupcake for them, Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. You found it. Press it once more to shoot it up to that hammock for our friend. Oh no, sugar rush. Sorry, that one's on me. Let's get out of here. This part of camp is the heart of town. I'll wager there's something we can do here we've never done before. One thing that makes you the hero of camp is if you play the bugle call. Should we try to become bugle masters? If you try out the different pegs around Snoopy's paw, those are like the valves of a bugle. If you experiment, you might hear the parts that make up a bugle call. As a refresher, here's what a full bugle call sounds like. Got that? Now all you'll have to do is put the pieces in that same order. That must have been right. Look, the flag raised and everything. We can keep going now. Ever play I Spy or a game like that? Want to play it with me? Look up and to the right at that tree trunk where those objects are. I'll give you a hint, and you tap the peg where that object is resting. I spy, with my little eye, something that starts with the letter B. See something that starts with the letter B? B as in basketball. Is it the leaf, the pine cone, the bat, the house? Here's a hint. If you're stuck on which one it could be, they fly by night and give some a fright. Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. That's a tricky one. Maybe try something else? Sorry about that, camper. The right answer was this one. But do you have a favorite object out of all these? Go ahead and press its peg. Fascinating. I'm always learning new things about you, camper. We can move on now, I'd say. Good news, camper. You just completed your 8th challenge.
Thanks.
Let's scoot to the base where we started to collect your badge.
Thanks. Okay, ready, Sissy Pooh? That was a hard one.
As much as you might want.
Yeah, there's one near, you know this right over here? I guess there's one more over here near the other ride over here.
Actually tried, I was here with Vince today, and I saw one of the friends. I was here all day today.
I only came here, like I said, this was my last minute thing. Like, I wasn't planning on coming here today, but I ended up, you know what, I might as well come here anyway. It wouldn't hurt anyway to come here at all. Like, I wouldn't do anything, I'm saying. I might go on the Jeep, so I don't know yet. Maybe not today, because it's packed, and I got here later. So I got here late, so I decided just to do the piglet quest thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a YouTube video for my...
All right, We've had our fun, but you collected all the paw prints you need for your badge. Go get it at base where you started now.
Amazing work. You've earned your badge, along with my true respect. Easy peasy. Pin that try new things badge on, buddy. You've earned it. I was about to introduce you to the sharing badge. When Scoutmaster Snoopy had an urgent update, turns out that the prize recipe for Jamboree Jam Pie, well, it's gone. Scattered all over campus. Let's do double duty. 8 challenges, while also finding the recipe part and saving the day. Let's go. Adios, camper.
Up till now, I'd been thinking the recipe pieces were limited to Camp Snoopy, but they could be anywhere. Let's consider the 4 places that stand out most on this map. Goose Egg Gorge, the Swamp of Shermie, Bell's Bluff, Violet's Valley. If the wind carried a piece, it would be unlikely to get stuck somewhere without nooks and crannies. Somewhere flat. See a place like that out of the gorge, swamp, bluff, and valley? Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. Yes, but I doubt a flying piece could have traveled that far. Can you tell which place is closest to where we are right now? Is it the valley, swamp, bluff, or gorge? That's a tricky one. Maybe try something else? Ooh, that stings. But just try again. If you had to guess, is there one spot you think a recipe piece could be? If that's where you think it is, then so do I. I'll have one of the racers look for it, and let's move on. Looks like somebody was putting up a tent and got distracted. Boy, will they be surprised when they come back and find it perfectly assembled by us. There's 4 steps to popping up a tent. Ready to do them? We can each share half of the instructions. I'll set the base. Then we'll be counting on you to press every peg around Snoopy's paw to put each corner pole into place. You're up! Halfway there, I'll raise the tent, and you can tap, tap, tap each stake into all 4 corners. Tap those stakes in. What a nice surprise for some fellow campers. And listen to what popped loose when I raised the tent. A missing recipe piece for our collection. We're good to move on now. With all these art projects scattered on and around the bench to your left, it's likely that a missing recipe piece is among them. Looking at each, I'm starting to get a sense of which it could be. Let's eliminate a couple. There's the plane, the ladybug, the basket, the football. If Lucy had known about this chase, she would have taken charge of it. So the piece isn't with her object. It might be an object she uses to torment Chuck with. Any ideas? Ooh, that stings. But just try again. Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. That's a tricky one. Maybe try something else? Do you want to take a wild swing at it? Which object do you think has the recipe piece with it? Wow, I don't know how you did that, but you were exactly right. You're something else. Let's go. This fishing pond is where Peppermint Patty shines. I should probably share some hints. When a fish goes for some bait, it often doesn't latch on the first time. Just small nibbles until one big bite. Reel in the fish by keeping one hand on the rod and another near those pegs around Snoopy's paw. Wait until the one big bite, then press any peg. It's your moment to reel it in. Press the pegs in a big square. Bottom left, bottom right, top left. Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. That's a tricky one. Maybe try something else? Just relax and press all the pegs. However seems right to you. Go for it. Lucky for us, this fish has one of the recipe pieces in its mouth. Amazing job. We can move on now.
Sorry. Okay, ready, Sissy? I know. No, they're watching. They watch. Yeah, they're watching what I'm doing so they can know what to do. I had another kid watching me how to do it. This is more like for kids. I feel like it's gonna be a 30-minute video.
Supposed to be 50.
I know, but those can do them too. I don't know.
Those can do it too.
Yes, Jessica done this before. I think she did a video on this. I'm doing this for my. Yeah, I'm doing this for my YouTube video. I'm doing this.
What, you have a YouTube video?
I have a YouTube channel. I'm probably gonna post this tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Depending what time I'm gonna get home.
This is a nice spot to think over where one of the missing pieces of the recipe could be. Sounds like someone yodeling, but I've never heard someone yodel like that. Maybe it's a message about the missing recipe? Let's repeat his callback. Try each peg, and you'll notice it plays a part of that guy's yodel, but they're scrambled. If you repeat them back in the correct order, we can see what he's got to share with us. Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. That's a tricky one. Maybe try something else? Sometimes it's less about the message than the oomph behind it. Try any combination you like. We got his message. Now I translate. A recipe piece is tucked on the side of that big rock. Sure enough, here it is. Let's move on, huh?
Ready to pick up from where we left off?
right up there and to your left. Under the bridge, think you can pilot it and earn a fabulous prize. The pegs you see around Snoopy's paw are what you'll use to pilot it. Up and to the left, down and to the right. There are going to be 2 rounds of judging. I'll read the sequence they want you to fly, and you have to match it. Wait till I say the whole thing. Okay, up left, down right, down left. Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. That's a tricky one. Maybe try something else? Freestyle round. Go wild. How do you want to twist the kite? Press every peg. They appreciated your boldness. Now to share the prize, which is... Ready to pick up from where we left off?
Adios, camper.
Hey boy, come on. I have to do the one near the jeeps.
There's Sally, enjoying a nice ride. And what do my wondering eyes see? She has a missing part of the pie recipe. But there's a catch. I'm willing to bet that Sally is only gonna give it to us if we'll do her water show for her. Right. Here's the deal. The bottom pegs do short bursts of water. The top pegs are for longer bursts. My artistic vision is telling me bottom left, bottom right, bottom left, top right. Can you play that back on your pegs? Give Sally an incredible show. Well, I certainly wouldn't have known what to do. Try again. That's a tricky one. Maybe try something else? I trust your artistic instincts. Share whatever combination you think is right. Be sure you press every peg. Impressive! Come on, Sally. You weren't doing anything with that recipe piece anyway. Thank you. We can skitter on. Oh, hey, there's another camper nearby other than us. I can't see him, but I sure can hear him. Up there, in that hammock between those 2 trees, I'd ask them if they've seen one of the missing pieces, but they're deep in slumberland. What if they fell asleep on a piece? Maybe we should wake them up, just for a minute. Can you switch on a noisy alarm using the pegs around Snoopy's paw? There should be one that's annoying enough. When the going gets tough, just pretend you're Peppermint Patty. You know, at this point, I think any noise will wake him up. Press any button now, and it might still do the job.
Wow, that's loud.
Sorry to disturb you. My associate and I were wondering if you might be sleeping on a recipe piece. Can you check, please? That's it. Thanks. Bye now.
Mm-hmm. Let me just... Yeah.
Did we get everything we needed? 8 challenges? All parts of the recipe? Think so. Let's lay this out and see what the jam pie recipe says. Drag the ingredients to the places they match in the recipe. Are you still thinking this over? There should be enough hints in the recipe to fill in the blanks. Camper, you've passed through levels 1, 2. Camper, you've passed through levels 1, 2, and 3 with flying colors. I've got good news. Our camper friends are always around for a new adventure. Get their tags to keep going. Camper, you've passed through levels 1, 2, and 3 with flying colors. I've got good news. Our camper friends are always around for a new adventure. Get their tags to keep going.
Completed the quest interactive. So I got the mirror badge.